Hi everyone, and welcome back to day 3 of our Take Fives, and we are looking at chapter 3 of the book of Ruth. And chapter 3 is where Naomi has been thinking. Naomi has been thinking about her daughter-in-law Ruth and thinking, oh, she's been so good to me. The worst thing that I want for her is that she stays dependent on me or in this spinster lifestyle for the rest of her life. She's so young, she's able to remarry. Maybe it's time I look around to see what we can do about that. And so Naomi has been watching what's been happening with Ruth, where she's been gleaning in the harvest fields of this chap called Boaz. Boaz is a distant relative of Naomi, and there's a rule or a tradition that's been laid down in Israelite law and Jewish law that says that if there is a widow, if someone dies, a husband dies, leaves a widow, then a brother could marry the widow if they're available to that. Then they can take that widow under the family tree and provide for the widow and redeem them from poverty. But unfortunately, Naomi hasn't got any brothers. They haven't got any close relatives. They've only got distant relatives in the area, cousins and cousins and cousins and things like that. And so who can Naomi think of but this chap Boaz? She recognises, though, that God might have a hand in this. It's not a coincidence, she feels, that Ruth has been going to Boaz's fields and no others. And Boaz, it's not a coincidence. Boaz has responded well to that and reflected on the good character of Ruth. And now he thinks, okay, this is what we need to do. So she instructs Ruth to get washed and dressed and go at night and lie at the bottom of Boaz's feet and sleep there until he awakes. And that would probably raise an eyebrow or two in today's society. Not normal practice now, but however, it was actually quite common practice then, because servants would often sleep at the feet of their masters. And that's what Naomi was cashing in on, as it were. She was basically saying, okay, present yourself to Boaz as a willing servant. And by doing this act, you are declaring to him that you want to come under his banner, under his umbrella, to be within his family. You are asking him to make a decision about this rule, about family redeemers, and whether he is actually willing to marry you or not, and redeem you from poverty. So that's the situation. I mean, the question I want to leave us is, again, are we the type of people, are we the type of character that people would turn to in their need, their hour of need? Would they come to us? I mean, who would you go to in your hour of need? What is it that they reflect about the nature of God, the character of God, that makes you feel that you can go to them? And do you see that in yourself? Are you someone that can be turned to in the hour of need because of the character of God that they see within you? And if there is any shortfall there, let's start praying that the Spirit keeps moving and moulding and shaping us into people that reflect God's character. We'll carry on this story tomorrow. Thanks for listening. Bye.